So, would suffice to say that this is not the video I planned. This is the video that got posted. An important distinction. If this isn't the video I planned, what did I plan? Well, I planned so many things. In classic me style, I planned to do many variations on a theme that landed somewhere between beauty, fashion, thrifting, crafting, farming. Sometimes the idea of trying to sort of wrangle all of the pieces of me that make me who I am, I've kind of felt like maybe YouTube is the place for that. And one of the unifying themes I've seen through a lot of my favorite creators that has really resonated with me is the fact that starting to post on YouTube helped them be accountable to themselves for things they wanted to accomplish, because they felt like if they put it out into the world, people would check in on them and say, hey, what did you do about that thing you told us about? So here I am. Now I am going to have to check with my notes here, because otherwise I will go completely off topic and overshare and give away all of the information there is to know about me, and there won't be any point in making other videos. So I'm going to try and stay on task and on target. I do want to apologize for the glare on my glasses and the fact that I don't have an external mic. Right now I'm just using the selfie camera on my phone so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Certainly not ideal, and I will remedy that, but I'd rather this be messy and done than polished and just an idea, right? I'm starting. Like any good procrastinator, I waited till the very last day of the year to get the video up I've been trying to plan and perfect for all year, actually for a few years. So thank you for your patience, and whenever you're joining me, I appreciate you. So what next? What did I have planned for this first video out of the can? I had planned a much more polished, scripted, good lighting. Like I said, the mic, I was looking at different cameras. Because of just how this year has kind of rolled over me, I keep thinking it's like the end of 2024. I got run down. So I got sick a couple weeks ago, and so some of the plans I had in place, I was actually going to try and do like Vlogmas. So silly me. I don't YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber, and I was going to try and do Vlogmas. But as I said, this was going to be a much more polished video. I had scripted a plan. I had some ideas that I wanted to communicate and some cool things I wanted to share with you, and that just was not going to happen before the end of the year. So this is what is, right? And I'm learning to really appreciate at the ripe age of 56 that sometimes what is exactly what is meant to be, right? We don't always get to pick and choose how life unfolds for us. We can only position ourselves to sort of maybe be hopefully in the right place for opportunities or great things to come our way. So that's kind of how I'm feeling today. I was like, you know what? I feel crummy, trying to figure out some things, and why not just share that real me with the world? And then as I present the more polished version of the things I'd like to share with you, maybe we can grow together and evolve together. But why wait, right? This is who I am, and you might as well know that from the start. So the slight angle adjustment is because my camera took a nosedive just now. Pardon me. And so hopefully this is some semblance of where it was before, and my light is changing some more, so I really, really need to just power through this and get it done. So that is the plan. Now, we've already established that I am a procrastinator, trying to launch a video at the very last day of the year as opposed to the very first day of the year. Classic me. But the other thing we can establish it's pretty safe to say is I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and unfortunately my idea of how everything needs to be is exhausting, and it sucks the life out of me, and it means a lot of the visions and dreams and hopes and goals and plans I make just never happen. They stay on the page. And usually at the end of the year, I'll go through my journals and my notebooks, everything. Like, I write down all my plans and my vision mapping and my brain dumps of like, oh, what if I did XYZ? This would be the outcome. At the end of the year, I'm usually just sitting with like half filled up planners because I run out of steam. Like, I didn't get back to on the date it was supposed to be written because the pages are dated, and so since I missed a few days, I just give up on the thing completely. Totally classic me. Now, when I'm on my game, I can accomplish pretty cool things, and I'm really proud of some of the things I did accomplish this year. But I would just like to be on my game more consistently, right? I think as we start to get past that middle point of life, hoping for a good long life, I think it's would suffices to say that, is that even a saying? Suffices to say, whatever. I think it would, it's obvious that we have more days past than we have ahead of us. And so what we do with those days really starts to matter. And so I really am determined that in 2026, I'm going to make those days matter, right? And hopefully having videos keeping me accountable will mean that next year on December 31st, I'm looking back at things that were accomplished or completed, or for the things that were abandoned, there would be a good reason why. I'm hopeful. So where are we? One of the things I find that slows me down in trying to accomplish the things I want to accomplish is that I want the future me to be super proud of what I accomplished. And I don't know that I could ever live up to the standard I think the future me would expect. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think one of the things I want to start trying to do is just sort of move forward and hold myself accountable to the present me. Because if I hold my present me accountable, the future will take care of itself, right? At least we can hope. So I hope that makes sense. I think that's something that trips me up a lot. I have this vision in my mind of who I am, 2 years from now, and how that looks and how I live and how I move through the world. I think sometimes that vision I have for myself is not super realistic because I'm a bit of an eccentric person. So the idea of the polished person I have in my mind who's got her act all together, I'm not sure that is grounded in reality. I really want to try and make a point going forward into the new year to sort of embrace myself where I am right now and celebrate that. I had a very significant thing happen this year in that we welcomed into the world my first grandchild. I now have a granddaughter. And that has really made me stop and think about a lot of the things I have prioritized in the past and the ideals that I've set out for myself of things I want to accomplish in my life. And those things are all still there, but if anything, now they're like even more important because I want this baby girl to see that her grandmother is spectacular. That might take a little bit more effort than I've been putting forth for myself or for my life. So I know this video has been all over the place. I guess, like I said, it's just as well that I am being my authentic self because I'm all over the place most of the time. But I do think it's worth exploring some of the things you might be able to expect if I have my act together and can do the videos I have in my mind. I just had a major coughing fit, so I'm eating a piece of candy cane to hopefully make it so that doesn't happen again. So, what can we expect from me on this channel? I'm hoping if I can hold myself to my ideas and all of my plans, I am hoping there will be a lot of thrifting, a little bit of reselling, some fashion. I have a flower farm, so hopefully there will be flower farming. I live in a lovely little beach community, and so hopefully there will be some like coastal beach content. Things along that line. A little bit of, I guess it's lifestyle content. One of the things I really want to try and accomplish this year is to get my reselling business up and running again. I was pretty successful with it about 5 years ago. I'm one of those people, when I've proven it to myself that I can do something well, then I'm over it. And when I look back now and I see other people who at the same time I got into it, they got into it. This is similar to my YouTube journey. They're now very successful pursuing those things. And I look back and I say, oh, I started that at that time, but what do I have to show for it? So I'm hoping you'll see all of that content. There might be a little bit of travel as well for my day job. I travel all throughout New England. I go all the way from Connecticut up to the furthest reaches of Maine and all states in between. So hopefully there will be some fun travel content, and we'll get to kind of explore New England together. So yeah, that's kind of what my plans are. I hope that resonates with some of you, and I hope you'll come back for more. So as I close out 2025, I just want to say to my future self, hopefully you're proud of me. Hopefully when you look back on this year-end video, you can say, hey, you actually did it. We followed through. We kept the promises to ourselves. We kept the promises to other people. And we made some really great, exciting things happen. I'm hoping that when I look back at the end of the year next year, there will be progress, right? That's all we could ask for. I don't need it to be like stratospheric. I just would like to be further ahead on my hopes and dreams and goals than I am today. And hopefully this video channel will help me not only document it, but also help me move forward, help me head in the right direction. Because I think one of the greatest gifts I could probably give to my granddaughter is I don't have a guarantee of how much time we have on this planet. And I never got to meet my mother's mother because she passed when my mother was very young. I would love to have something to leave behind that sort of documents the journey of who I am and why I became that person and the things that were important to me. So that when I'm no longer here, the people I love will have that to cherish, right? What a gift that would be. And so as we move into the new year, I think I already have a bit of momentum. Like this video is momentum, right? It finally got done. If I look back at my journals from 2 and 3 years ago, YouTube was on those journals. YouTube was in that plan. The scripts and the templates and the thumbnail ideas and the title ideas, they were all on the page, but they never happened. And this right here is evidence that I'm already off to an amazing beginning. So, Happy New Year to you wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. Wishing you the best of whatever it is you're wishing for. And until next time, I'll see you soon. Pardon me. Where was I? Chihuahua hair. That sign off was very cringe. So what do you say? What do you say when you're saying goodbye to yourself or to whoever's watching, but you don't know if anybody's watching? I guess you say, until next time, and just leave it hanging like that? No, until next time, I hope you see me again soon. No, that's stupid. So, with that being said, I hope you see me again soon.